welcome back. We're now live on Twitch. Hello, everybody out there coming out to join us. Thank you very much for doing so. The We're back with the Witchlight and Wesmia, which is our campaign in the Feywild, and we have Jetta, and we have Scrags, and we have Elred, and normally we have Shimo, although Shimo was not able to join us today, so we'll get him on next time. Where we are picking up is the group tried to start a riot or a rebellion of some sort. It didn't turn out. They had been jailed. They had been set to compete against each other or at least compete against this other person that had been jailed, another bullywug by the name of Morgort. In a kind of a trial by combat. Dottie was selected to be the trial by combat, and through about 75 different possibilities of chaos happening at the same time, it ended up being that Scrags was somehow involved in it, thrown into the water after having been killed by Morgort, but not actually killed, which is where the air quotes come from. Meanwhile, all sorts of other shenaniganry happened. Shimo turned into a bear and then was immediately dropped. The Morgort kept on trying to fulfill this plan that they had started, but could not do so because nobody else seemed to jump in on it. Dottie cast some spells, and as a result of said spells, randomly, some magic kind of escaped her control and produced flumps, which nobody seems to be completely thrown off by the fact that they showed up, except for, of course, the minor amounts of damage they tried to cause the king and others. And after a great big random confusing hodgepodge of nonsense, the trial by combat was called successful, and Morgort's name was cleared, as was everybody. Well, as was Elred and Shimo, although they never did figure out what happened to Dottie. She managed to just disappear from view from many of them, and then randomly reappeared as they were coming back to being escorted back to the Bullywug Palace. Scrags, for their part, did not actually stay with the group. When they were tossed into the water, they very quietly, very sneakily, made their way to what looks to be some sort of a balloon, but it's not really like your standard hot air balloon. It's more like the balloon part itself is a large rain cloud of some sort, and then a structure underneath it. Where Scrags met two unique characters whose names I totally are escaping my brain at the moment because of all of the other stuff I tried to remember just now. They are where are we? Oh yeah, Trinket and Bauble. So Trinket and Bob, and part of the stuff that was going on with Trinket and Bauble was that they were trying to convince Scrags to buy something, and they had a small collection of things that they had advertised. Let's see here. Let's get you there. Nope, not there. You belong there. Okay, cool. So Scrags kind of identified this moonlight monocle that seems to had the adage on it, no more fumbling in the dark, and was kind of asking a little bit about it. And in exchange, Trinket had asked for Scrags' eye color as payment for it. So that's going to be we're actually going to pick up with Scrags here in just a moment, because I think Scrags is just getting themselves comfortably in their own space right now from traveling by train. So we'll go over to the Bullywug Palace first. So Elred and Shimo and Dottie, you have been escorted to the Bullywug Palace by a Bullywug Knight. You recognized as you guys were entering this Bullywug Palace that Dottie, you've already been in it, but you recognize that there's now guards at each of the main entrances. One coming off the north end, and one coming off the south end. And each of these, there's two guards there plus large crocodiles that seem to be there to protect the palace. Um, it's not much of a palace. Really, it is basically three huts built onto a tree, and then a lower level that seems to be almost sinking into the lake that this bog is in. Um, and the last instruction that you were given was that this space uh, could be left, that you guys could capture a long rest, could capture an evening, if you will, of relaxation in this space if you wanted to. Is that what you would be doing?
Probably. I think
Okay,
we all look pretty rough.
Yeah.
all right. Morgort, for her part, is going to speak to you guys. What the hell was all that?
I tried to start a revolution.
That's not the place.
There seem to be some disloyal bullywugs, so
Well, there's always disloyal bullywugs that just not in a crowd.
Morgort, I'm going to tell you a phrase from my village.
Okay.
Ride or die.
Ride or die. Ride what?
Well, it's just a phrase. Like, you don't actually ride anything. It's just being like,
What's the phrase for?
just basically being like, we're, how do I phrase this in Feywild terms?
Is this like a sink or swim thing?
Yeah, you got
Okay.
it.
I still don't understand why you chose to sink, but whatever. I guess we're here now. They're looking at you kind of sketchy.
Understandably so.
Yeah, I think they might want to check your food tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay, good point.
Yeah. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Will do.
And she goes to a corner in this space and finds a cushion. All of the other bullywugs by this point in time have also already retired, so there's not much left here except for one or two bullywugs who are just in the lower area, in that watery area of this palace. If you're all right with it, you guys can start taking your long rest, knowing that the palace is well guarded. If you're not certain, but though, then you feel like you need somebody to, stay conscious and take watch. You will need to make that decision.
We did just try to kill these people, so maybe we should take watch.
All right.
Yeah, that's definitely the call.
So who wants to take first watch then?
I will.
Okay. So Elred, I'm going to get you to roll for me a perception check, if you will, please. Get our first roll of the game.
Ooh, and not a bad one.
Nice. Yeah, okay. So Elred, as everybody kind of settles in, you're going to actually make your way around this space to kind of get used to what is in here. What is this? First of all, why are they calling this a palace? It's hardly a palace. But then you realize as you kind of start wandering the space and looking out some of the openings that exist, it really is probably the safest location in view. There's still mist that prevents your vision from being able to see everything else. But with a 19, you can comfortably find the clothesline that seems to disappear into the mist on the southwest corner of this facility. Just lots of things on the clothesline, but it just seems to go off into the mist. You can also look out the south end and see that there seems to be a little bit more land. There's occasionally a raft that travels between basically the southeast entrance of the palace to whatever this other land is farther away.
Yep.
And then, of course, you can also see the path that you guys had been led down when you were first captured, out the other direction, out the north side of things. You do not see any evidence of scrags, and you're kind of keeping your eye open for them.
I guess while we're kind of out here, I'm going to use a charge of divine sense.
Ooh, okay. Post that sucker for me, please.
Yeah.
Pull out the divine sense. Presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and a powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness
Can
to
you
potential
guys hear me?
sources.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, we
Yes.
can. Yep, we're good. Okay. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta look something up to make sure that I'm not missing something. Um, that was not what I wanted to see. I want to see this. There we go. Let's see here. Okay, cool. That is. Okay, so in this space, you actually. I have to check out that too. Oh, you made me look at like a lot of things. Just give me 1 second. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. There's a lot of things happening here. Um.
I figure he's
That's
a
the
cleric, so he probably radiates. Well, okay, I guess Elred doesn't need a cleric, but he knows. I think we've kind of picked up that he has something to do with a deity. So
That's not a bad idea, actually.
yeah,
But what that deity is and where their source of power is coming from, that's the trick. That's
yeah.
totally the trick. Okay, cool. So when you put out your sense and you take a couple of moments and you collect yourself with your god to who is your god again? Remind me. I'm having a brain fart today.
Estes.
Estes. That's right. So Estes' power seems to be somewhat reduced here, but you do, because of the water nearby, you kind of still feel like there's a connection. It's tricky to reach out as far as you would like to, but with that, you don't get any sense that there's anything particularly evil or heavenly here. So no celestials, no fiends, no undead for certain, with the exception of eh, what's the range on this thing? 60 feet? Yeah, definitely not within that space. Um, yeah, so there isn't anything that's kind of grabbing your attention that way.
All right.
But the rest of your watch seems to go relatively uneventfully. Um, at this point in time, I am going to move over to Scrags because Scrags will be doing something while you're keeping watch. So Scrags, because we're on a split party, why
Yes.
not? So Scrags, on your, you've now just been given the proposition by Trinket to offer your eye color for the moonlight monocle that they have in their possession.
My eye color? Why?
Well, it's a particularly stark color of red, and
But
it could be
it's
useful.
mine. What
I
would
know,
it be
that's
useful?
kind of, you know, that's the cool thing about magic. I can come up with ideas for anything.
But it's mine.
The Bobble's gonna lean forward to you. He's a little bit shorter, and he's gonna. Well, there's another option.
What's that?
And he kind of looks over to Trinket, just kind of looking for acquiescence, and Trinket's like. Bobble says, "Okay, then I would ask for your sense of rhythm."
What?
Your
Rhythm?
your sense of rhythm. And he pulls out this wooden marionette and he makes it dance on the countertop, and you can see that the marionette's strings just seem to be like kinked, and so it just doesn't work properly.
Right, listen. I'll make you a proposition. Right, I'll have a friend. Right, his name is Shimo, and he's got amazing flute ability and sense of humor. How about we trade for that?
His sense of humor and his flute. This doesn't.
Oh,
If you can bring him to us, we could consider it. Maybe there's some way. And just Trinket and Bobble kind of like conferring with each other, see if they can come up with ideas, and that would be fine.
right.
Are you still going to go try and get your stuff?
Yeah, and listen, if you've got any more cool stuff, there's this little one. Do you like the color pink?
For eyes?
Shh, pink hair. You can take that as well.
Oh, pink hair and eyes.
And there's a big
Is she a
dragon.
fairy? Oh, she's that pseudo dragon? No, that
No. She's not a fairy. She's like a fairy, but without the wings. And the dragon, his name is crap. What's his name? Dragon. And well, he is very strong and super handsome. You could take his handsomeness.
Can he dance?
He's very rhythmic.
Then you should bring him back here. I feel like there's many things here you guys might find interesting. And it's just
we would
gestures
be
for the room.
happy to, but I really need your help. How do I get back?
Well, you can just go across the path there. And he just gestures out to this dock that their balloon seems to be kind of like attached to. And right at the other end of the dock, you can see that there is that stone structure that that was your jail, basically.
But looking like me. They killed me.
It's pretty dark out right now. Can Bullywug see in the dark? I don't even know that answer.
Well, how would I know? I'm not from here. From another place.
Well, neither really are we, but they're friendly enough. They haven't.
Do you have anything that could put me invisible?
Make you invisible. So this kind of goes over to this chest and starts kind of pulling through things. No, not that. Oh.
Even for just a little while.
Okay.
Or make me look like a bullywug.
Huh. I could. Huh. I might be able to paint on you. If I could do ink portraits, I could probably do ink portraits on whatever canvas your face is.
Right.
That's the most we got.
Right.
Nothing that does that. Only things that allow you to see in the dark. Like this. And he actually pulls out this monocle.
Right. The thing is, I can actually see in the dark just fine, but it would be very useful for Shimo. But wait. We are interested in it. But question, can I just relax here for like an hour and just, get my strength back, and I'll go over there and pretend to be a bullywug. That's okay? Just an hour?
It's a free Feywild. I guess that's not true. No, it's not true, Smack. But it's close enough. You'll be fine here. We're just getting ready for the next day.
I need to relax for like an hour, and then I'll be able to change into something.
But you're gonna bring your friends, right?
First
thing in the morning?
Of course. I'll bring my friends here, and we'll buy all of your stock.
I am gonna give you get you an opportunity to roll either a persuasion or a deception check, your choice.
I am serious that we're going to come back, but...
Well, then go for the persuasion check.
I will go with deception, and that I don't know if we'll be buying all their stuff.
Okay, fair enough. I'll buy that.
Ooh.
The pink hair girl. That sounds super exciting.
Yeah, she's got pink eyes. Big eyes. Little,
be ready.
Little one.
we'll be ready for you.
So ready. And
Right.
make sure the dragonborn one, the dragon one, Elred, you gotta take his sense of humor as well. It's very good. He
Interesting.
doesn't need it at all.
Well, I don't know if I need sense of humor. I'm funny. Looking.
You are.
No, I'm funny anyway. But still, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, I just need to sleep here for an hour, and then I'll be headed off.
There's a chair.
All
We
right?
don't have much space for you. There's a chair.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just. All right, let me just relax for an hour, and I need to pray to my God. Yes.
All right. And they go back to their to the kind of a back area. They're still they can still keep an eye on you while they're doing their work, and so you can get the sense that they're not exactly leaving you completely alone, but they let you have your space in the front of the shop.
That was close. They look pretty mean. I'm saying to myself, right, if I get my hour, I can channel divinity, get back my spell slot, and turn myself into a bollygog, whatever it is. I don't care.
Awesome. Love it. All right. So, being as Elred is taking basically a 4-hour watch, we'll just run this through real quick. Okay. So, you do get your hour. You do get your channel divinity back, and you're going to turn yourself into a bullywug? That's
Yes,
disguise.
I'm going to use
Okay.
disguise self.
Awesome. Okay. So, you use disguise self. Now what?
I need a persona. How? You. What's a bollywog name? What's a good one?
The last one we talked to was Vulp.
Volp. What is he alive? Is he dead? What?
Oh yeah, no, he's alive.
He's alive. Right, Volp. Who was he? Just a bollywog? Was he a god? What was he?
Oh no, he's just a noble.
Perfect. How did he sound like? Can you do like an impression?
No.
How do bollywogs sound? Do they sound like "Crank, I'm a bollywog"?
Well, no, they sound throaty.
I'm a bollywog. Huh?
They sound throaty.
I'm a bollywog.
That'll work.
All right. Disguise self. I'm a bollywog. My Volp is my name. Piss off. I'm a noble. All right, that's perfect. Let's go. And I'm gonna head over to. The jail. This is gonna go so badly.
All right.
Oh,
so
I get to roll a hit die. Do I get to roll a hit
Yeah, you do because you got your short rest in.
I don't have any hit die left. Okay, never mind.
There you go. Oh, jeez. All right.
I have 14 hit points. I'm perfect.
All right. So you do make your way across the dock. It's like pitch black out, and the mist has definitely enclosed in. So it is kind of hard for you to see much beyond the end of the dock with that. But you do know that structure is there. You get to the structure. You get all the way around the structure. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Now, I can give advantage.
With advantage. Yeah, with advantage.
Myself. But okay. Stop. This is not going to go well.
You don't have any of your things, so remember, you don't have disadvantage because of that armor, right? So, that 20 definitely counts.
Oh, that was...
Yeah, that 20 will definitely work. Yeah.
Oh, because advantage, heavy armor, yeah.
Yeah, no heavy armor, so no disadvantage. Advantage because you look like a bullywug. And so, yeah. So you get around the corner of this jail. Don't seem to feel like anybody sees you. You do clock a couple of the guards at the entrance of the palace, or what the building in the tree. That you do see some guards at the entrance to that, but you don't necessarily see anybody else. And weirdly enough, the jail door is open.
Okay. Ta-da!
So you jump in, and you're looking for all your equipment, right?
I was looking for Elred and Shimo and Dottie, but
Ah,
Okay.
they're not there.
Oh, flip. Um, is my equipment there?
Go roll an investigation check.
Oh, no. I'm not good at those. Investigation. Oh, I gotta turn off advantage, disadvantage. Investigation. Oh,
Wow, there seems to be no evidence. You even go into the pool that Morgort was kind of staying in when they were jailed in here, and there is no evidence of any of your equipment being left behind here.
and there's no bullywugs.
No bullywugs. No anything, except for the occasional like insect.
Right, disguise self is not a whatchamacallit concentration. So I am going to.
Oh.
Please tell me I have it. Yes, I'm going to do detect magic.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna cast it. I gotta do ritually cast detect magic.
You can certainly do so. As your what's the range on detect magic again? 30 feet?
Detect magic. I think it's 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so as you finish finish your incantation, there's a sense that your connection to your deity, who I think is still also nameless for you too, right? But your connection to your deity, you're definitely in a space that it feels like it's being pushed around a bit. But like it takes a little bit longer than your standard 10 minutes to let things release. But you do get your detect magic off, and there's nothing magical in this space.
Oh crap! Where would they be? Wait. Where? I'm in the prisoner area. Where would they
Yes.
take him? Where would they take him? I did see them being taken away by guards. Did I see any direction that they were being taken?
You would have seen them being taken basically towards the lower entrance on the southeast side of the palace, at least in that general direction.
Can I try to go to that area? Start
You
heading
certainly
towards that
can.
area. Yep, and I'll go quickly because I have 10 minutes on my detect magic.
For sure, for sure. So as you start, you kind of very quickly, very stealthily make your way across down to that entrance. And as you get close to it, you do see guards there. 2 bullywug guards, along with the crocodile.
Crap, what was my name again? No, I can't remember. Bullywug, no. Crap, what was my name again?
You would remember Scrags would remember your name as Voop.
Vulp. Okay, I'm going to walk up bold as brass.
Okay.
And I'm just going to start walking in the door.
All right. Okay. So as you kind of come close, you'll notice the 2 bullywug guards that are there. One of them is almost nodding off. The other one kind of, waves you in. Just lets you straight on in.
I'll give a nod, and I'll start walking in.
All right.
And then I'll go back out and say, where are the prisoners?
Prisoners are not prisoners anymore. Were you not there for the fight? Oh my god.
No, I was on a mission. I was on a mission. I have news.
Okay, what is it?
I am to report it directly. But where did they put the prisoners? They must be kept away from the king at all times.
Wow. You need to go see the king?
After, I'll make sure the prisoners are kept away
Oh, no, you don't have
and
to worry about the
securely
prisoners.
locked down. They're not
They're
to be
already-
trusted.
They're already protected. They're already protected. Don't worry about that.
Good.
Hey, wake up. Huh? Just keep your eyes out. I gotta take this one out to the king. Alright.
But wait. I need you to do something. I need you to lead me to where the prisoners are so I can make sure that they are properly accounted for.
Alright, I want you to roll for me a persuasion check then, please.
Shit. Okay. Oh, no.
No, if it's that urgent, let's get you to the king now. Come on.
Okay.
And he starts leading away.
Where did they put the prisoners' items?
They're at the... That's a good question. Do you know where they put their stuff? No, I think... I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if somebody just took them.
One of them had a poison that was meant for the king. Very
No
important that we
way.
find it. Yes.
Trying to think of who that would be. Who would have had that? I wonder if Muckstump got it. Muckstump might have it. Well, why would Muckstump have it? He likes those things. I'm not sure that's smart. None of my business, right? Okay, fine. So then, I
Let's
could take
find where is Luckstump?
Muckstump, Baron of Muckstump. Let me. He's across. Probably at home by now. Do you need me to take you there? Yeah, I do that. You know what? We do.
Yes.
We need to make sure we get that poison.
How
Let's go
long?
do it.
How long does it take to get there?
Oh, we'll just have to go across the pond.
Okay, let's go. Quick.
Okay. So he starts leading you out to the end of the docks. I'm gonna say let's take a shift in watch
Yeah.
while we're doing this. Okay. So Elred, you're now getting close to the end of your watch. Who would you wake up?
Probably Dottie. She was the
Okay.
other person that suggested doing a watch, so
All right, fair enough. So Dottie, so Elred, you could wake Dottie. How would you wake Dottie up? Let's have some fun with this.
Elred's pretty blunt about it. He probably just her shoulder and just shakes her a bit. I mean, he's
You're
used to living where,
muted, Abby.
if you
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Solved.
he's used to where if you don't do that, they're not waking up. So that's just
Fair
how you
enough.
wake people up in his book.
Yeah. Getting Dottie up is a struggle. She's a halfling and snores.
All right, so Dottie, you're shaking. Dottie, roll a Constitution saving throw for me, just cause.
Oh god. I'm a sorcerer, so this isn't great. Oh, actually, no, I forgot. I
Also,
actually
don't
dumped
they
a lot
have
in con.
proficiency in con saves too?
Yeah,
They do?
there we go.
Dang. Yeah. So
That was better than I thought.
when you do come to consciousness, but you come to consciousness and you're immediately aware of your surroundings. You see Morgort sleeping in the corner on that cushion in the other room. Shimo's currently in a trance. Elred is the one kind of shaking you awake.
Is it time for me to take a watch?
Yep.
Cool.
All right, roll for
I
me. A perception
apologize
check.
in advance. My eyes are not great.
Yeah, disadvantage because it's dark. Totally.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm trying to find the toggle. I have a 1.
2 6s. Oh, jeez.
That's just great.
Yeah, that was impressively. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you kind of get yourself up. You kind of get yourself the lay of the land. You wander a little bit in this space. You've been here before, though, so you are fairly, I mean, as far as the group is concerned, already relatively familiar with what all is here. And so you just basically kind of set yourself up at one of the windows to kind of keep yourself occupied with the random fireflies that float on by, and seeing if you can hear or see anything else untoward out there on the water, because you do actually have a really good viewpoint of the water. At one point in time, you think you see something shift in the mist, but can't really see it. It can't really tell
Right.
what it is.
Cool.
Scrags, you are led by a bullywug onto a boat. And he paddles you doesn't take long to paddle you across, although he does kind of, as he kind of gets a little bit across the way of the boat of the lake, you realize he can't see in the dark. And he is taking you to kind of this choppy section and almost missing the dock, and at the last second he veers towards it. Okay.
Your perception does you justice, soldier.
Thank you. Who are you?
I can't remember the name again. Flop.
Vlop?
Flop.
Vlop.
I am Vlop. Special mission for the king.
Interesting. I don't remember a Vlop. All right. Well, that's it. And he kind of starts walking you toward out across this land. Sorry, just give me 1 second as I look something up here real quick. Okay. I have many things that could be entertained here. Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So off to your right, on the map it's to the left, but on to Scrag's vision it's on the right. You do see this kind of tall tree-like structure to your right-hand side. Not much to be made of it in the dark, except for to see that there is some sort of a tree type thing there. But what you actually notice more than anything is music. You can actually hear, as you're being led down this path, by this bullywug, kind of a haunting melody. Very much a flute source.
No.
And it reaches out to you from a field of toadstools that you can clearly see because you have dark vision. And you suddenly feel cold and lonely, almost in despair as you go by.
I'm gonna try to hide it as best as I can.
All right, and the bullywug also seems to kind of be marginally affected, but also just kind of pounds on the way through. You are led. I'm going to take your character for a while down. You're led all the way down past a building, again across another little channel of the water to another building, where he now leads you. Where he now knocks on the door, and he says, "Now it's the building that you see here. It's just another one of the many bullywug huts that seem to be in the area." And you hear something being croaked back out to you in bullywug, and this guard says something back in bullywug again.
I'll say something like, I'm here on business of His Royal Highness.
Then you'll hear it said in common back to you. Push the note under the door.
I don't have a note.
You can kind of see and hear a little bit of movement on the other side. And eventually the door opens, and you see one of the bullywugs kind of peek his head through the door. I'm sorry. It's late. What?
I'll do a very intricate bow and say, my lord, I come on behalf of His Royal Highness. We need the prisoner's effects immediately.
The king sent you at this hour?
Yes, apparently one of the items is a very deadly poison that affects specifically bullywugs.
Roll
Very
your
dangerous.
roll your deception check. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me a moment. Closes the door. The guard who's sitting there with you. I don't understand why this always has to happen at night. You hear a bit of a clamor inside there, and after a little bit, he opens the bullywug that was there opens up the door and says something in a language that you don't recognize, except for that it sounds much like what the bullywugs have been using, and he produces this the armor that you recognize immediately, and he just says something in some unknown riveting warty type language.
Which the armor is Elred's, I assume.
This is actually your armor.
My armor. Okay. Yes, that looks like the little gnomish one. Very dangerous. Did you have his other effects? The one that was wearing the cloak. He was an assassin.
And he's looking really carefully at you.
Did you open the stoppered bottles? That's very important that you did not open the stoppered bottles. There was 10 of them. Different colors.
No, there were none. And he closes the door.
Those stoppered bottles are the key to everything. We must go and warn the king immediately. And I'll make note of exactly where we are leaving from.
Okay, so this guy is gonna say to you, or the guard is gonna say to you, in the unknown language, and he's just gonna start gesturing to you back to the palace, back the way you came.
Yep.
Okay.
Those stoppered bottles could kill His Highness. They must be found at all costs.
All right, here we go. We're gonna take you back.
All right, I'm gonna try to remember where we came from. God.
I'm just moving the tokens back. So we're gonna get you guys all the way back to the palace again.
Yeah.
Okay. And after getting back to the palace, he's just gesturing for you to get inside in his strange throaty language.
I'll get inside
tapping.
Yeah.
By the way, tapping you on the shoulder from time to time. No, actually, that's what he's sorry. As you guys get there, he kind of is like tapping you on the shoulder as if trying to help you calm down a little bit. And that's when he's starting to notice something's really weird.
I am going to hold on. Wait, let me see if there's anything I can do right now. Just give me a second. Okay. He obviously can see me. Is
he
it
can't
dark?
see you, but it's the disguised self. You look like a bullywug, but a bullywug is bigger than you, and so when he goes to reach for your shoulders to like try to console you, he goes through disguise.
I am going to. I have nimble escape.
Okay, yeah. So you would very easily be able to just kind of prevent him from actually even touching you if you want to do that.
Yeah, and I would then try to. Whereabouts are we? Are we about to enter into the?
You're about to enter into the palace again. Yeah.
Okay, I want to get inside the palace, and then I will use nimble escape to try to if there's any chance, because you need to be, in order to properly hide, you need to be in darkness.
Yeah, well, you're definitely in lots of darkness right now. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
So,
So I would just try to disappear.
okay.
Stealth.
So as you kind of like dodge away from his grip to try as he's trying to console you, he's just like, just go to bed. And then he grabs. Then he kind of takes up his post again, and he's watching you kind of askance.
Fuck's sake.
Seriously, just go to bed. There's cushions in there. Go to bed. You've had a long trip. You've got to be
Oh,
exhausted.
so he's telling me to go into the palace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I better sleep. And I'll go inside and I'll thank him and go inside. I was
Dottie,
like, I'm stuck outside. I can't do anything.
Dottie, as you're kind of sitting beside one of the windows. I'm actually going to put you beside the window you would be sitting beside probably this guy right here. As you're sitting beside one of the windows, you do see a creature's kind of, and you only notice them because you're sixes, as they're coming up to the door, and you see a bullywug walking up to the door, and just opens the door, steps in. That's you, Scrags.
I'll stand up and just say, "Who goes there?"
She'll say that to you, Scrags. Did I lose you?
I will keep the pretense up that I'm a bullywug.
Okay.
And I will say, His Royal Highness needs to see the three of you immediately.
Oh, now I'm going to get you to roll competitive deception and insight checks.
Oh, let's see who's the best.
My insight sucks, so
Oh, jeez.
you just gotta be that one.
Wow. So, Scrag says this, and it is very definitely not a proper bullywug voice. It actually sounds super raspy. Bullywugs are much throatier. And so it's obvious by way of the voice that either something's damaged this bullywug's vocal cords, or something else is really, really wrong here. Yet, Dottie is completely This is what bullywugs sound like.
Huh. Okay, to the king we go. It'll just start walking.
Wake up the other two. The fat one and the bald one. Oh,
All right.
wait, is he there?
Well, Shimo and Elred and
No.
Morgort.
Where's the little one? The little fat one in the cloak.
Saying that to you, Abby.
The
Little fat one.
you mean
the handsome one?
You mean Scrags?
At this point, she must realize that it's me. Come on.
Other than that one, I don't know.
No, on a nat one, she is convinced
Yes.
that you are a bullywug guard of some sort.
The little
And she's
fat
already-
one. Really handsome. Wears a black cloak.
Well, that's kind of a mean way to talk about
The leader of the group.
Wait a second. That's when
Yeah,
she would realize it.
That's when you're going to click in.
Yeah.
That's when you're going to click in.
Oh, I was thinking how long it was going to take you to realize it's me.
I'm gonna
Let's
push
go,
him
let's
over.
Go, let's go. We're going to talk to the king. We're going to sort this out once and for all.
We kind of already have things sorted out. They thought our revolution was funny. So,
Look, we got to get our crap back. We got to get out of here. We got to find out what's wrong with the mistress. And we got to get home. And the best way to do that is by making a friend of the king.
this late at night.
Yeah, kings love scheming and plotting in the midnight. Let's go. Come on.
Why don't we wait for our friends to finish their rest first, and then take off? I don't feel like going in the middle of the night is the best choice,
what's
in case
after
things go
happening?
south.
What's
Elred,
after
I'm going to get
happening?
you to roll a con save.
All right, 1 sec. Ugh.
Yeah, you there's a commotion of a conversation in the room, and so you are woken from your sleep.
Hmm.
And you'll see a handsome bullywug.
Okay, so I see a bullywog.
Morgort, for her sake, for her part, is also waking us. What's up, Marty?
Elrod's kind of got like one eye, like kind of like half open, just trying to like to watch, but not see him awake.
All right.
What happened? I mean, the last thing I know, I was being thrown in the river of the water, and then he was like fighting, and then I found two people who are willing to do us a favor, but you have to give something up. Now, I gave up something very important to my character, so it's only fair that the rest of you give something up as well.
What did you give up?
I'm no longer human. They changed me. It's terrible. I'm a beast now.
You were human?
Excuse
You're so
me?
short.
I was a short human. They exist.
And you're not like a halfling or anything?
No, I was a human.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right, roll insight check there, Abby. Yeah, I want to hear it, Dottie.
Don't do this.
That sounds a tiny bit better.
That's the average person is going to be like, "Shut the fuck up, that's not true." So, and that is, that was an 11 basically.
I
so
don't think Elred has ever believed that Scraggs is human.
No, Elred already, but yeah, definitely not. Morgort, for her part, is going to say, "You shouldn't be back here. How'd you get in without them?"
I'm a bullywog.
That's what got you in?
Yeah, apparently it's
really
very
are
easy to get
stupid.
in here. Yeah, very stupid. Now, quick question. What happened? Why is the king just letting you sleep? Why isn't you dead?
Sorry, first of all, for throwing you in the water. I had to sell that you were dead. So you
it's
should,
okay.
you know,
I'll
like,
forgive you.
not be here when the sun comes up. We're tired, and so's the king. So he said, "Go to sleep here."
What's gonna happen?
We're absolved. Like, whatever. I did my thing to try to help Sir Talavar. I won the fight, the trial by combat, so I'm free. You lost the fight, and I guess that makes your friends free. I don't really understand the law, but that made your friends free, except for you. And she points to Dottie. I don't know what they think of you yet, but
yeah, that's hard to tell. I get it.
I do.
Look, a quick question: if we was to ally ourselves with the king, and because he wanted us to do something, if we was to actually do that thing for him, would everything be copacetic?
Well, it depends on what it is that he would want you to do. What would he want you to do?
Well, before we started this whole thing off, there was the book. He wanted something about the book. But this one here, point at Dottie, had to do something, and this bold one here had to do something else, and then the dragon had to go and breathe fire.
Shimo for his part is just still totally entranced. Completely oblivious to all the things that are happening here.
Let's just...
They were trying to capture us. Like, what else was I supposed to do? Not throw fire at them?
Capture us. They was willing to do stuff for us, but someone messed up. I don't know who, but someone messed up. Look, let's do something about whatever's in the book. That's very important.
That's okay.
Margaret, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What's the king's relationship like with Slackjaw?
I would say I don't really know. I feel like he's not really as aligned with her as the previous king was. I feel he's actually afraid of her.
Interesting.
And for good reason, to be honest. She's I understand how bullywugs probably appear to you, but consider the idea that to us, she's freaky.
Oh,
So yeah,
I see what you mean.
Y-
I think that's our key right there then.
Yes, Slackjaw. So if we was to get rid of Slackjaw, he'd be pretty happy.
not just him, the whole summer court, the Feywild, the probably even, well, a lot.
Right, so why don't we make an agreement with the king?
I
Get
think
some.
I would be curious to see. Slackjaw makes it the swamp. It wasn't always a swamp. Or so I'm told. It's. I wonder if it would if she were gone, if it would stop being a swamp.
But what is Slackjaw? It's a she. What is it? It's an alligator or something.
No, it's geez, it's an it.
It's an it. I don't like it.
Some. I have to roll something here. Hang on a sec. Nope, doesn't know. Okay, so she looks like this strange toad-like creature, like, but not with the large. Well, she does have a large mouth, just not like shaped like ours, and big eyes. And she floats around on this lily pad whenever she travels, and it's just she has hair, but not. It's more like
Does
weeds.
she cast spells?
Yes, oh, definitely yes.
Oh,
That's how this
no.
whole place exists the way it does.
Right.
In that case, I think we're a little outmatched by the sounds of it. So, what if we get on her good side first and just kind of weasel our way between the two, if that makes sense?
Well, possibly. She has some things that kind of allow her to control the space. It's not all just inside her. It's the things too. I don't know what the things are. I know that the what was his name? Longscarf. He would bring things to her, and I think that helped.
Ah, that's a
Oh,
problem.
what's his name? Oh no.
Yeah. Let's just say he's decapitated.
Oh, I know. I saw.
Yeah.
You showed me in the
and-
jail. Remember?
Yeah.
So we already have one card against us when it comes to Slackjaw.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
He was to pretend that we knew who killed him, and it was to sell someone out to get
Didn't you-
close.
Okay. You could try that, I suppose.
But at the end of the day, we want to defeat Slackjaw.
Okay.
But do we trust the king?
I think
I don't trust anybody, but that's just me.
well, the
Excuse
king
me.
is. Here's the thing.
Okay, you, but not like
King,
these people.
kings come and go. Here.
Right.
As if. Well, Gullop is relatively new to the post, and I don't think everybody actually wants him in there.
In the past. Interesting.
Which is why I was like, don't do this now. There's a better time and place, if it's going to happen at all. But if you want the king's help, you definitely don't want to be helping other people.
Okay.
Who do we want on our side for?
Boy, I don't know. I really
Well,
don't know. I've been in the jail for a few days now.
I have a question. What if what is the relationship between the king and the queen of the summer court?
There is none.
But when there was a queen of the summer court.
Well, there still is a queen of the summer court, I'm sure. At least Sir Televar says so. But, like, it's a completely different area.
Okay.
The summer, like,
You like Sir Televar?
where are you from? Where are you from? Because you're obviously not from here.
No, we're from outside. The big outside. The far, far away.
Are you from, like
Yeah, where are
Earth?
we from? I don't know.
Wesmia.
Wesmia.
But He's not going to know what that is. Do you know the carnival?
Oh, I know the carnival.
We came from the carnival.
Ah, so you're definitely not from here. Yeah, there's a bunch of here's.
Yeah.
This here is
That over there?
a different here than the summer court.
Okay. But
summer
what I'm
court-
trying to ascertain is you like Sir Talavar.
I do. He was,
Right.
but I might like. Here's the thing. He said he was gonna try to get the summer court to help out with getting rid of Slackjaw, and others, I guess. But in order for that to happen, the queen would have to come here. But you're already here,
She
and you're
is
saying the
here.
same stuff.
But my question for you is, what if you was the new king?
Oh, I don't want to be the queen.
Queen? King? Queen?
Well,
Yeah, queen.
Yeah, last I checked, I'm a queen. But
What if you was the new queen?
I don't want to be the queen.
That's what makes you the perfect queen.
Means you're
Tie.
humble.
I'm going to. No.
Because
If
you can make an agreement.
Roll a
in
persuasion check.
alliance.
Roll our persuasion check.
Oh, come on. Don't be such a grumpy persuasion. Oh,
No,
come on. Elred, help me out here. Is he still asleep?
You think he's still asleep? Yeah, he's just kind of keeping his eye open only, right? Is that right,
Yeah.
Elred?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what. I'm gonna sleep on it. I am not going to be queen. I don't want this.
That's fair.
But that doesn't
Especially
mean
with all
that there
the
isn't-
heads on pikes and stuff. That's a little weird.
I kind of like mine attached to my body.
Yeah,
I think
get it.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I think sleep is what I need. I can't think straight. And No, I don't. I think I have ideas, but they're all dumb. So sleep will help.
I have a quick
And
question.
we could always do what we do best and decide in the moment.
That's not what you do best, I promise you.
Have you ever seen a woman with chalk white skin and a white dress carrying like a quill or something? You know, like something you write with.
No, that one's new to me.
Oh, Right.
Dottie, I'm gonna get you to roll, and Elred, I'm gonna get you guys to roll a religion check.
Hmm.
I'm just looking for someone.
16.
Ooh, 15.
Nice. Both of you guys are gonna clock this
17
description.
No.
No, they're like this is like a history religion. This is not even I'm checking in on Scragg's thing. This is something that they're connecting to elsewhere. You are pretty certain that Scraggs just described Chalk, the White Sister, one of the deities or lesser deities of Olivos.
Hmm.
Shimo, for their part, is still in trance. Morgort, let's get sleep, please.
Okay, but what am I gonna do? I gotta get
Sleep?
out of here, do I?
Well, we can cover you up with pillows. Nobody will know.
Okay.
Just don't make a sound.
And I know where some of our stuff is, so we can go back and get it.
Oh,
And I vote if we go anywhere near Slackjaw, let's keep the pretense that, what's his face? Longscarf is still alive, so we can disguise you as him.
yeah,
Well-
she's not far. As she looks out the clothesline.
What?
That's
What?
what that is?
Shall I just become Longscarf? I have his scarf.
You better have a
I
lot of
have
things
his
to
stuff.
give too.
Do I still have the scarf or no?
Oh yeah, it's still attached to the head. Well, I
Also,
rephrase.
they shouldn't-
You don't have the scarf because you also don't have the head anymore.
Yeah, where's the head?
That's a good question.
Oh, you never slip it off the head?
Couldn't get it off the head. It was magically
Yeah.
attached to it.
That's why. Even if you're cutting off the head? Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't come
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
And so I had to take the head in order to.
Yeah.
So he's been walking around
We
with
could cut a
his hair
hole in
gone
it
head.
and then just slip
I
it
think
over.
it smells bad at that point.
Yeah. And we gotta find that scarf. That scarf is important for something. I don't know what, but it's important. It's on the bloody front of the book, so it's gotta be important. I'm keeping that scarf.
Right.
All right.
Love the
So yeah,
reasoning.
we'll take a long rest so I can get back some slots.
All right. Well, with that, then, Dottie, your watch was very eventful, but it's now done, and Shima will now come out of his trance at this point in time.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready for you.
You're taking watch, Shimo?
Yeah, I'll do that for you. Please. Anything I should know?
Well, Scraggs is back.
Oh, where? How? Where? Yeah, but that was a roll for his perception, and even that. Actually, let's check that out. Scraggs, go stealth check for me while you're trying to sleep. Let's make sure.
Okay.
And it's not a
such
disadvantage.
pity I can't. It's such a pity I can't use that on myself. Oh God, 3.
Yeah, it's not the 3 though. Oh no, it would be a 3. Oh dang.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a 3.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, that's not gonna work. As he looks over, and Scraggs has got a single cushion across their chest, and the disguised self now has dropped, and there's a head and a leg underneath this cushion. So Shima's gonna go over and try to very gently like fold Scraggs up a little bit more and put more cushions on him. And so now
that'll work a little better.
with the help, I'm gonna get you to re-roll on that stealth check. Just a straight roll.
Okay. Straight roll. 16.
Yeah, okay. So you are much better hidden this time. Okay. So Dottie goes into her long rest again. And Scraggs, in your sleep, like you do get to sleep, but it's at the end of Shimo's watch that things start to happen again. And so you are unfortunately going to have to take a point of exhaustion because you're going to wake up without getting your long rest in.
I'm not getting a long rest in?
No, because you're going to be woken up within 4 hours. Everybody else is going to get a long rest.
So I don't even get any spell slots or anything back.
Not yet, at any rate.
Oh, I literally have nothing left. I'm gone.
Okay, but hang tight. Don't
Alright.
actually. Now I'm thinking about that. You're also stealth, so you might still be able to stay asleep while this next stuff happens. And so the sun is now sort of up. It's kind of bothersome to Shimo still because the sun doesn't actually appear through the mist very well, but it's definitely lighter in the day. It's filtering through it, and you can see that it is no longer evening. And as you guys are kind of getting yourselves coordinated, Morgord is also now awake. The king now also steps into the palace, flanked by 3 other bullywugs, and says, kind of looks to you, Dottie, first. Your Majesty.
Hello.
What was that?
Oh, yes, my liege, Lord.
Right.
Sorry, still used to our world.
What was the whole thing about the revolution?
Well, I honestly just didn't know if it would work or not. I just thought I was going to die in trial by combat, so I figured I would try anything.
Roll a persuasion check. Or deception, as you see fit. Actually, this would be deception.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, nice
15.
deception. Yeah, okay. Looks to you, says, ding. Okay, this is an idea in his head. Okay, then you'll have to explain to me what the 10 vials are.
The 10 vials?
Yeah, apparently we had some scout come back and tell us about vials. Vials of poison or something like that. Do you know about this? And he kind of points over towards Elred. Are you familiar with these 10 vials?
If I wanted someone dead, I wouldn't use poison.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Look, the poison isn't ours. At least not that I know of.
No.
And he looks over to Shimo, and Shimo's just gonna go,
And you saw us fight.
right?
We
What
went
else?
to path the first time, so why would we
Hmm.
do poison? It doesn't make any sense.
That is true. There's too many things, too many coincidences lately. And I am not happy with coincidences. I don't believe in them. I believe that everything is linked. I believe that the balloon being stolen from us is somehow linked to you showing up. I believe that whatever these poison vials are is our intent to make sure that I am held in place or removed from it, and I am not happy with this idea. So while you are considered free, you are also considered on notice.
Okay, what does that mean exactly? Again, we're new here.
Basically, it means it should mean the same thing in it. What is it? Basically, it means don't screw up around me again.
Will do.
And as you say,
Is there
as he
any
says
way
that,
we can make it up to you?
as he says that, the guards kind of stand up a little bit taller. But as you say that, he's like, "What do you have in mind?"
Is there anything you need done around the court that you could use a group of mercenaries for? And then get in your good favor again.
Maybe. Just stay here for just a moment. He kind of turns over to one of his guards. And then he kind of steps out and walks away. The guards that are there just kind of stand tall, stand firm. You don't get the sense that you're not allowed to leave, but not that you are prisoners per se either. They just really want you to be here for when the king gets back.
Okay.
So, Scrags, you're still sleeping.
Elred
Alright.
kind of like telepathically messages that he's like, did you bring poison?
No.
I feel like
didn't
Scrags
say-
would bring poison, but he didn't mention having any before.
Do you think that's what he was out doing last night?
I don't know. Also, I do want to point out, as far as Dottie knows, Elred doesn't know about last night.
That's true. That's true. And as far as you guys can tell, Shimo is basically just kind of standing in front of where Scrags is sleeping.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
He'll block the way.
Yep. Morgort, by the way, is honestly just eating this. Some people will have come in by this point in time to provide you with some food, and so there will be this like special cushion with a whole bunch of insects and grubs and such that Morgort is just chowing down on, and they will present you each with your own little cushion of grubs, of captured fireflies in a jar of what appears to be probably water, but you can't tell because it's got a lot of green floaty things in it. As if it's your breakfast, and that it's also an opulent breakfast.
Mhm.
Can I message Morgort?
You are you using like telepathy?
Yeah, just the cantrip.
Yeah, okay, go for it.
I thought you said avoid the food.
What the hell?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Most people aren't used to that. You can respond to this message.
Shimo's gonna. Are you okay? I don't know. Picking up all the bugs that she just the glass that just kind of went plumb. I'm sorry. What did you say? In her head.
I'll cast it again. I said, I thought you said avoid the food. You can respond to this message. Just mind powers.
For you. Yeah, you should avoid the food. Stuff is good though for me. They're not gonna kill me.
Okay.
And a couple of moments later, the king comes back in, and he's holding the book. You said you wanted to try and make it up to me.
Yeah, of course.
This would be it. Can you somehow get this back to Slackjaw and make her believe that I didn't have it?
Oh, that's easy. Absolutely. Who do you want us to frame?
Holy shit! Like, gee, way too down for that. Way too down for that.
I know.
No questions asked.
You are so lucky Scrags did not hear that. Otherwise,
The
he'd be
immediate
falling in
option
love.
isn't even like, okay, we'll try and make it seem like someone else had. It's like,
All
who
right.
specifically do you want to go down for this?
Okay, so the
I
king's
have
gonna
a
look at you just kind of
charisma score.
dumbstruck. Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Oh, oops.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe there's a more casual way.
Give
of
me a
going
moment
about
on
it.
that.
Okay.
And he tucks it back into his not so opulent but opulent for the bullywug's jacket, and kind of. You really are a queen, and then steps back out.
What?
I'm not sure what happened.
We shouldn't be trying to make more enemies.
Morgort's gonna look at you and say, and just kind of blink a bunch of times. Dottie, she's just blinking at you.
Hi, you can respond to this message.
That was brilliant. I will help.
Ride or die.
All right. So it takes a little while. You guys kind of get relaxed in here. After a couple, again, the king comes back. He's not got the book with him anymore. He says, I actually don't know who took the book.
Gotcha.
But I feel like you shouted some revolution-y things yesterday, which might root out anybody who would. And maybe you can find out who should be. Anybody who would be seeking to depose me.
Elred
think
kind
you
of
could
like
find that
looks
out?
over at Dottie like, this is the mess that you got it yourself into. Like, this is just.
I
Shimo
like your
for his part.
thinking.
Yeah, Shimo for his part, he's actually going to step up and say, the light of Yulnil will show us the way to the person that we need.
Exactly. What he said.
And the king will just look and says, all right. When you think you figured out who, come find me in the gazebo. And we'll make final plans and preparations. I'm kind of excited. And then he just steps out.
Are they completely gone?
They are completely gone. In fact, he took the guards with him. You don't
Okay.
feel like there's anybody even watching you anymore.
Okay. I'll whisper still just in case, but I'll just go, what the hell did I just do?
I'll find someone else to take the fall for the book.
I used to be a good person, and then I got here with you guys.
Don't put this on us.
What is Donnie's alignment anyway?
It's chaotic good, I think.
Okay.
One of those is definitely right.
I think you need to. I think it's now official. Donnie is now chaotic neutral.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. We'll do it. We'll just simply go with that.
I'll change that later.
So
I used to
Morgort
be just a simple halfling, and then
will say, what happened to the weird one who thought they were human once?
no,
they're not here. Little wink.
And she's gonna blink a bunch of times back at you again.
Elred, like, he kind of he looks at her, just quickly says, like, don't freak out. And then telepathically, in like a few seconds later, he's just, we're hiding him because the guards don't know he's here.
Oh, okay. Is this normal? Do all people from Wesmia do this?
I
No,
don't think so. I used to just
d-
play
definitely
loot
not
in
this
taverns.
specific thing.
This would have been so helpful with Sir Talavar. And then after that, you can see she's just still thinking away, but the spells have now passed, and so she's thinking to what you can tell that she's trying to talk to you in her mind, but you're not hearing anything because the spell's gone.
Oh, we have to talk to you first.
You can respond. You can respond to her, not me.
Okay.
It's mine isn't both ways.
Oh. So
And
I can't
mine's
just keep
weird
thinking
because
things
I can talk
and
to you, and then you can talk to me, but then I have to cast it again to talk to you again.
And so she looks back at you. Is there like a limit that I'm supposed to think? Does it end after a bunch, or do I can I say a whole bunch of things all at once and that?
I think it's just brief, but let me check.
So I will say the way message works, you don't just think it. You do have to like say it. It's just nobody but you and the caster can hear it.
So it's a spell.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was out of character, but that was just me explaining. Like,
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. I just played it as if it was in character. Okay.
Yeah, Elred like wouldn't be like, yeah, you have to, like, it's magic. What the thing
Okay, fair enough.
happens.
Oh, it's a spell. Okay. So, is your friend nearby? Like the one who thought they were human? Are they nearby?
I just kind of like.
We should let them sleep. They had a much later night, and I threw them in water, and I need to be nice to them. So let's let them sleep.
Yeah.
Well, you did it to save them.
Yeah.
Deserved it, probably.
I don't know that, but if you think so, sure, whatever. But I do know you don't throw people in water without also being expected to be thrown in the water later on yourself. So I kind of need to be nice to them because I don't want to be, fake killed either. I
just
think.
thought of an idea.
Oh?
Okay, group huddle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is kind of malicious, but I think it'll be okay. So what if we frame Longscarf?
But he's already dead, and the king knows it.
Exactly. We took care of the problem.
Shimo's going to say, I have this feeling that she'll already know Longscarf's dead.
True.
And I don't know
It's been too long.
if the
We-
timelines will line up.
We can say we found the book on Longscarf.
Yeah, but when did the book go missing? Do we know that?
I think the problem is more the king and not so much Slackjaw in this situation.
We took care of. That was just a. Oh, like sorry, out of character. That was that was like 2 days ago, right? Like a day or
No,
two-
actually, the first
like
time
a
when
day
you
or two
when
ago.
you first met the king, that was only 1 day ago, guys. It's just been that
That's
many
what I'm saying.
sessions trying to
Like,
get
no,
through things.
that's why I'm making sure that is the case, because in that case we killed Agden like 2 days ago, and like there's only 1 day between that. I mean, even if
Well,
word
actually,
travels fast.
yeah, it'll actually be 3 days ago that you will have killed Agden.
Oh, okay, that makes it slow.
Yeah, the problem is that the king
We
didn't
need-
take
yes, we
the
need-
book, so
We need someone. And now that we've promised to make someone else take the fall, he
sorry.
kind of just looks over to.
Well, and
We need to find someone the king agrees with.
Shimo pulls out of his pocket. Well, and then there's this, and he pulls out this note that and you guys immediately remember this is the note that he got when you guys first met the king, that said the revolution is alive or something like that. I can tell you exactly what it says if you would like, because he would offer it to you.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
I feel bad
Secret
framing
yeah,
revolutionary.
it says find Illig, the Baron of Muckstup, at once the revolution lives.
I know I'm asleep, but I would say personally that framing Agden would make sense. Because it could be that we were the ones he likes taking things. So maybe he took the book. When he took the book, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But we found the book on him, and we met the king, and the king, when the king saw the book, he immediately knew that something was up and said, you have to return it to Slackjaw immediately. So the king would be looking in a good way to Slackjaw. Slackjaw wants the book. And we don't know. Yeah, just blaming Agden. And we are outside.
Yeah.
No one knows who we are. So we're not going to be the ones responsible for the book going missing. So it doesn't matter when the book was taken. As long as the book was taken any time that he was near the Slackjaw. The rabbit, I can't remember, the Agden was near Slackjaw within a day of being near Slackjaw.
Well, and if that's what we want to do, that's fine. But if that doesn't work, maybe this muck stump fellow will work instead.
I know I just
you
switched
don't
to
want to.
chaotic neutral, but
I know you
Okay.
don't want. Yeah, and
Okay.
Shimo's saying all these things. Shimo's going to
Okay.
say, "I know you don't want to, but if we need a plan B."
We don't need to tell
that's
the king that we are saying what we are actually saying.
Yeah.
so just frame someone random,
Could we
but
have been
tell Slackjaw about Longscarf.
Could we have been hired as well by Longscarf to take out Slackjaw? And then we crossed him, and so we're returning to Slackjaw with the stuff that he had taken and his head and a fake letter that we write that would give us something in return for taking out Slackjaw.
So
Slackjaw will believe us.
just for quick storytelling, we're going to say that you guys waited to have this conversation until Scraggs
Yeah.
was awake. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Scraggs, you got your long rest.
So would that make sense to you guys, that we, because we're outsiders, we have a chance to actually get close to the Slackjaw and try to kill Slackjaw, which we are going to do, by the way. But
My
blame it
only
all on him.
thing I would be nervous about is Slackjaw having
Sees
the
our
idea that
creature.
we're there to kill her.
Well, we are. I mean,
But we don't
but
want
we're
her to
coming
know
with.
that.
We're
But we
coming
don't want
with.
her to know that.
Yeah.
We want to
I
be
mean,
friends at first.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine Slackjaw and the long scarf were always on the best of terms. I mean, surely he'd like to take over at some stage. Don't you always want to take over from your boss?
Given what we've
Morgort's
seen
going to
here
step into
so
that one.
far,
Yeah.
Morgort's going to step into that. I don't think that he wants that much control. I don't think any of us want that much control. We just want we just want the rules to actually work in the Feywild again.
Or maybe the Queen of the Summer Court, Sir Tolliver.
They might be able to help recover things.
No,
But I
I
don't think
mean
she
that
wants
maybe he was working for her. And he was to remove Slackjaw, to return things to the way that they were. So he stole the book and we came across him and he asked us to remove Slackjaw. And in return, he will give us something that he stole many years ago from. Didn't any of you have stuff stolen before?
And all of you guys are going to have a click on that one. One that I actually have to open up files for. So, roll. Everybody, roll for me history checks. Let's see how much you can.
Maybe he was going to help us find my mistress in return. Well, for me.
dang.
15.
Not doing bad for
yeah.
minus
pretty
one.
Yeah,
well.
you guys. Those are all pretty good rolls. Now you're making me look the things up, so just bear with me, because I had to go into my files. You said the right thing at the right time. With the right rolls. Nope. Is that the one I want? I'm trying to find it. I think this is it here. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, so, I'm gonna send some whispers here. Actually, you guys might still all remember this. But it's been a while, so I'm gonna just quickly do this as whispers here. So just bear with me here for a second, guys. The Twitch stream is definitely gonna get this, I guess. Who do I need? I need to go. All right, and this one here.
Okay.
Yeah, and last but not least,
Have we seen the book yet? Have we seen what's written in the book?
no, you have not. Shimo
think
knows the
that's-
title of the book, so Shimo would tell you what the title of the book is because Shimo did see that last time.
And what's
and
what's the title?
The title of the book is I think it's the Book of Blood.
Slackjaw's spell book.
The Book of Big Book of Bad Blood.
Blood sounds pretty ominous.
Okay, and in particular, Dottie, you feel super close to actually finding it again. Like physically close, like it's being like you're in the right region of the universe, if you will.
I think I would say that. I think I would just say, I think whatever this is, we need to go see Slackjaw. There's something I just can't put my finger on, but I feel like some of my answers will be there at least.
Morgort's gonna speak up and say, what do you want me to do? I mean, I can use the fact that I actually look like a bullywug. She kind of looks directly at Scraggs. She says that I can use the fact that I actually look like a bullywug that everybody knows.
That is true, so that way she trusts the fact that we've already spoken to the king, at least, so.
What do you want to do?
I think framing Longscarf is the best way to go.
And
Because
we're
he's
not
already
te-
dead and can't talk.
And we're not telling the king?
Oh,
He did say go and tell him.
we should tell him something.
We
You
could
should
be
tell
like,
him that we're going to return the book and that no one will ever suspect he had anything to do with it.
Well, we'll need. Shima's going to speak up. Well, we'll need to get the book anyway, and maybe if we don't want to tell the king everything, we could tell him that we're going to frame this person just to see what his reaction is.
Well, do we want to? Was this person helping us or hindering us? Is the question.
The person mentioned in the note.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never met them. Do you know? And she was going to turn to Morgort. Do you know who this Baron of Muckstump is?
Wait,
Morgort,
that's the one that I met.
And
What?
immediately, Morgort's going to be like,
yeah.
oh, you met them.
Yeah, he's got my armor. And maybe my... All right. It's not... I may have tried to tell people that there was poison and that you lot were assassins out to murder the king. But it's just magic water. Very magical water. That's all that I like to try to sell people. You know, buy a potion of invisibility and there you go. Give me money.
I see.
But he's got all my stuff. Maybe our stuff as well. Your stuff as well. Not our stuff. The royal us stuff. So let's go and also, Dottie, you're losing your hair. Elred, you're losing rhythm, and Shimo, you never had much of humor to begin with, but you're losing that. I promised.
What?
Someone.
Why?
What?
Who's taking it?
You're
No
gonna
one's
get
taking my
something
left.
you're getting
Hell
something in return. Just do it. I promised.
No.
No. I don't know who you talk to, but this is really sketchy.
Shimo says, I have great rhythm, and it has made my flute skills particularly immaculate. I am not giving it up.
Yes.
Well, I think you would be fine, Shimo, because you can't lose what you don't have.
Burn. Oh,
Right.
wait. This muck baron, he's powerful.
Morgort's gonna say, I don't know. Honest, wouldn't think so.
So why would he want to betray his king?
Well, there's always a plot to overthrow the king.
Should
Maybe
we
at
not
this time it's his
go-
turn.
Should we not go and have a little chat with him before we actually sell him out?
We're not. The plan isn't to sell him out, it's to pretend to sell him out.
Yeah. The moment that we tell the king this guy wants, we're framing him, the king will probably have him killed.
Yeah, that's my worry. Oh, what if, I know this isn't ideal, but what if we say Sir Talavar's name? He's already gone. It can't hurt him at this point.
I mean, I don't see why we don't say that the Summer Queen is the one that started all of this with Sir Talavar. That's why he was there.
It has a
And
certain elegance to it.
Longscarf was the one that was being used by Sir Talavar and the Queen. And he came to us because he said he can give you back X, Y, Z and help me find someone. In return, we have to kill Slackjaw, but we ended up killing him instead because there was a disagreement over the price.
Morgort, for her part, the entire time is just kind of going like this the entire way through, trying to keep, as if trying to follow the threads of logic, and is just lost.
I mean, what I can't imagine Slackjaw and the Queen of the Summer Court were friends.
We can figure out what we're going to tell Slackjaw on the way. For now, we should just figure out what we need to tell the king.
Yeah, but tell him that, like, I wouldn't. The problem is if we sell out this muck lord baron fella,
He could actually be killed.
no, it's not that he could actually be killed. We won't be able to use him later on. We won't be able to take him for all of his crap.
So Shima's going to say, well then, back to the original idea. Muck Stump is plan B. Plan A is this Summer Queen.
The most convoluted plan we
Sir
could possibly
Talavar,
imagine.
essentially.
Right. What you said. Should we get our things from Muck Stump first?
Yes, I
You
want
said
to have
he's
a little
got it.
chat. Well, he's got my stuff. I don't know about you. Oh, yes, he's got your stuff.
I don't have a lot of things. And I probably don't need a
No.
lot. My weapons are my...
Yeah,
Same
about
here.
that.
I just shoot fire out of them.
Yeah, maybe you need to get yourself some armor there, Shimo. Can we not make you something when you're in a bear? Can we not make you like bear armor?
Yeah.
That I will admit
Or
sounds
like a-
particularly fantastic.
Or like a bow tie or something.
A magic bow tie.
Yeah.
Oh, how about if we was to enchant your lovely stash?
Can we
Your
just go
bead.
get your things?
Okay,
And he
let's go.
starts making towards the door.
All right.
And I think that is also a really good place for us to pause it, as you guys are heading off towards finding the Baron of Muckstump to get your things back.
Let's see what he offers us in
Yeah.
return for not selling him out.
The political plot.
No kidding. All right, so quick heads up that the next 2 weeks we will be
Yep.
off, and so we will be back. What's the day that we? My calendar and my brain is dumb.
Be
2
the
weeks is
26th.
19.
That's the 26th.
Oh,
No, no,
yeah, sorry,
wait,
26th.
Yeah, 26 will be the next time we're back together again. And that is due to music trips and holidays and the things. So, get your sleep-ins in, if you will. We'll also have to double check time zones because I know some other people switch their time zones sometime soon here, if not already. So we'll double check time zones here for that next session. But yeah, there we go, April 26th. And I do know that we have some other streams coming up here as well. The Wednesday one, that's Dax game, is going to have some new players for his Ghost of Salaeen game. Verod's still going on strong with his Curse of Strahd, I believe. But you guys got to be getting close to the end.
Maybe I screwed everything up.
Oh no!
I pulled a card and we ended up in Castle Ravenloft, and Assessius is like, okay, no, that's it. I'm done. I'm leaving the game. I'm done.
No.
And I was like, no, I'm sorry. So
Oh no!
we kind of fucked up.
Oh well, you'll figure it out.
Fucked up.
You'll figure it out. And then on Friday, we're carrying on with the Olivon Chronicles as well. So, and then Rogue still has her game on the Discord, kicking up the Dragon of Icespire Peak. So there's still things happening for the next little while, but yeah, that's where we're at. And then we'll take a little bit of a break for Easter, and we'll see you guys on the flip side.
I forgot you were still in stream.
That's it. It's all good. Whatever. Life happens. Thanks, guys, for the people who watched us on the stream. You guys have a great week.